What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we have a special Euro edition of Stain Killer Productions. We have we have in the shop something a little different today. I'm going to show you guys right now. This is a 2024 BMW X3M competition. If y'all don't know what this is, it's a little SUV that packs a little punch. It's an S58 platform, so it's the same engine and transmission drivetrain that's in a brand new M3, M4, which if you guys follow the internet, watch YouTube videos and stuff, they are very fast. And these little SUVs right here are also very fast. I call them sleepers because with a couple minor modifications, this thing will run high nines in the quarter mile, which is crazy. It's all-wheel drive. Inline six, like I said, it's got the ZF trans in it, so 8-speed auto, and it's twin turbos. So right now, Steve is installing a RK Sport, our RK Tunes intake system, which basically eliminates the factory air box that's up here and puts the intakes right in front of the grill, so that way they get the freshest and coldest air all the time. And then we are... long run wise, we are going to be sending the ECM off to get unlocked, so that way we can tune this thing. It's going to be on flex fuel, and we are going to install some exhaust components on it to make it sound a little bit better. So that's kind of our goal with this thing, and it's probably going to run high nines in the quarter mile once we're finished doing those few little mods. We did go ahead and lower this about an inch and a half all the way around. Looks really good. Factory wheels look great with some minor spacers on there. I believe they're 12 millimeter spacers all the way around. Got the windows tinted, and the color is just really nice. Interior, oh, the doors are locked. I think Steve's got the battery in there. The interior is black and red. Looks really nice. So yeah, that's what we're doing on the shop today. We'll hopefully hear some more turbo noises once we get these intakes in here. And yeah, that's what we got going on today. See here, we got the RK Tunes intake system. Steve's already got the one in there right now, but it is a full silicone hose, which actually isn't a bad thing. Aesthetically, it's not the most pleasing, but it should dissipate heat pretty well versus metal. So I do like that aspect of it. And I like the design. The design is really good as well. And Steve's got himself a ZR 1500 build that he just started on today. This one's getting an LT5, 10-speed, the full transmission, frame off, all the stuff the customer brought to us. It is a 454 SS truck. The customer had it painted almost like a carbon flash metallic. You guys can see that in the camera. It's like a newer GM color, but still kept with the black theme. And then he's having it sent over to Classic Car Studio in St. Louis once we're all done with it, and having the interior fully done, fully leather wrapped. It's got some questionable customization things on it right now, which I don't really know about some of them, but we're going to be changing all that and making it look up to date with modern technology in there. Obviously getting rid of this big block. This thing is modified. It does have aluminum heads, head studs. It's got some headers on it, different intake manifold. So I'm not sure, you know, what the truck used to run or used to make for power, but I'm sure it was no slouch by any means. But we'll be taking all that out, putting all new goodies in. This thing will look brand new when it's all done. New brakes, suspension, frame, engine, trans, interior. It's going to be a whole new build. Yeah, probably a $200,000 truck by the time it's all said and done. We got the intakes on. Steve, give her a rip. Let's see if it makes a whoosh. Oh man! Fast and the ferocious out here. The only difference is this thing's actually fast. Yeah. So we left the engine cover off because we're gonna be doing some more stuff to this thing here in the next couple weeks. So we'll just leave the engine cover off. But install's pretty easy. Pop the grills out, you can see the filters are right there in the grill. These are all weather filters, so if you drive this thing in the rain or anything, it doesn't really affect it, so which is kind of nice. Yeah, that's it, guys. First mod to the X3M competition is done. You guys can see the interior now. It's got the, they call it orange, but it's like red interior, but really nice interior. Got carbon on the door panels. Seats are super comfortable, but I really like this thing.
Yeah, your M3X was orange.
Yes. Yeah, the M3, yeah. My old gray M3.
Yeah, yeah.
The black one had the same color interior.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What what that Brooklyn gray color?
Yeah.
It had like orange, yeah. All right, Steve. First X3 you've ever worked on, I think.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Besides an 07. We've made some progress since then.
Got to give her another rev. Oh man.
I like that. That's a big intake. Got a big intake muffler right there. Oh yeah.
That's so crazy. I feel like it's the SRT4 days again. You know, when you put the blow-off valve on your neon SRT4?
Backing up in the neon.
Yeah. So this is the engine cover, which also doubles as the air box that we basically eliminated now. There's the top part of it, but as you can see, that's definitely got to free up some horsepower there just by getting rid of that. Now the M3s, M4s do not have this type of setup. Only the X3M does, but yeah, definitely getting rid of that is going to help out a lot.
Yeah.
They're saying like 30 to 40 horse on these X3Ms just doing those intakes, which is pretty crazy.
That filter, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it has factory ducts.
Yes.
That's what's coming into it. And then the turbo inlet's attached here.
Yep. Crazy, Steve.
Got all compact.
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Today we have some Escalade V footage to you, and you can hear it. It's got a little bit more rumble in it now. Stay tuned. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. We're out here at Justune, our tuner that does all of our GM and Mopar stuff. And we got the Escalade V on the dyno. We did take the front drive shaft out of it, so that way we can dyno it in rear wheel drive. We're not obviously going to be able to dyno this thing in 7th gear, which is 1-to-1, just because the tires and wheels and the mile an hour that this thing has to go in 7th gear to make a full pull. It's just, we don't feel it's safe. So we're going to dyno it in either 5th or 6th gear. So the horsepower numbers will be a little bit lower than normal, but we're hoping for, you know, over 675 to 700 is kind of where we want to be at with this combo. Being that it still does have the stock heads on there, that's going to be hurting the power a little bit, and it's still got the stock lower pulley, so we're probably only going to be running about 11 to 12 pounds of boost would be my guess of where it's going to be at as far as the KPA readings come out. So there, that first pull made a 630 on the first initial pull. That was in 5th gear. So, you know, probably around 660, 675 is where that would probably be if we were able to dyno it in 1-to-1. So really not bad at all for, you know, the first pull on the Escalade V. It is on 93, or actually it's on 91 octane pump gas, but we do have a methanol kit on there, so that does help out tremendously as far as our octane levels go. But it still is technically a pump gas. This thing's going to Mexico, Cabo, Mexico, so they don't have E85 down there, so the customer was really adamant about being able to make the power, make the boost, but can't run E85, so we put a meth kit on there. and you know, we're able to run a 285 pulley, which, you know, should make around 12 pounds of boost, would be my guess. Hopefully we don't hit no cat over temp stuff. It still, you know, has a full factory exhaust on there, so hopefully we're good there. But Justin's just getting this thing dialed in for us, getting the drivability, getting the idle, and all that good stuff. The Global B is a little bit different with the wideband sensors and everything on when you put an aftermarket cam in one. So see how it goes. I think we'll have a good run and be though here at the end of the day. Here's what it sounds like with it all tuned up. Has a nice sound to it, Steve.
Oh yeah. I'd say it's perfect. You can daily this thing for sure.
Oh yeah, it still drives just completely stock inside.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, with the stock exhaust, that's definitely the way to go with the cam.
Yeah.
I'd assume probably after this video, we'll probably be getting a couple emails and phone calls wanting the cam, so. We got
out all the hurdles.
Yeah, we did. We did. It's awesome. All right, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Escalade's final numbers were actually really good. We were pretty happy with those, especially being on 91 octane. And we really didn't give it any cooldown runs either. We just kept turning the timing up a little bit until it just didn't make no more power. But yep, 716, I think 740 torque. So and that was in 6th gear. The 1-to-1 gear is 7th gear, and it's just the mile an hour was just too much to do it in 7th gear with the 24s on there. So, but really happy with those numbers. It's going to be a really good daily driver combo for the customer down in Mexico. So. Yep, hope he's happy with it. But we got some really exciting things happening in the next coming videos on the channel. A couple new builds. We got the CT5V build starting, and then we have a brand new 2024 GMC Sierra build. I can't tell you too much more details about it until you watch, but just make sure you subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video here in a few days. Thank you, guys. Go Chiefs.